Top new action anime of 2024. Wanted fugitive Juso Fujimaki finds himself forced to partake in an underground martial arts tournament called Kodaku. In this tournament, Juso must fight against deadly pros who are masters of martial arts with his life on the line. Garauden the Way of the Lone Wolf is akin to other martial arts anime such as Baki and Kengan Ashura. Similar to both shows, Garauden showcases the brutality and realism behind martial arts when executed with precision and intent, and its choreography definitely puts it up with Baki and Kengan Ashura, making it a suspenseful action anime. For those who enjoy pure martial arts and fight scenes, this action anime is another fantastic watch.
動くなと言っている。メカ腕使いだ。地球応援を。
When middle schooler Hikaru Amatsuga meets an amnesiac Mekaudi named Alma, chaos ensues. Mekaudi are alien mechanical beings that fuse with humans, and Alma is a mechanical limb. With this odd new encounter comes big trouble, as Hikaru now has to fight alongside Alma to protect it from a faction that aims to reclaim it. An underrated gem of 2024, Mechanical Arms is an excellent action anime that features smooth animation and an interesting plot that, while may sound confusing based on the premise, is actually well written. While animation and action are the key components of this anime, viewers shouldn't sleep on the likable cast of characters, all of whom are distinctly different from one another. Those who love mecha anime will love this anime series. When the Demon King dies, people with demigod-like powers called Shura get the chance to run the world. However, none know who slew the Demon King, and it becomes a battle for who is the mightiest of them all as the Shura fight each other, unaware of the real danger lurking. Based on a light novel series, Ishura is an action-packed anime following an extremely powerful cast of characters. Ishura might just be the hidden gem of the year, featuring an extremely diverse cast of characters with smooth animation, a compelling premise, and multiple memorable action set pieces. For those who enjoy overpowered characters and action, this is the anime to watch. Ashoff, an agent with the Order of Magical Resonance, and Godot, his partner trapped inside a female body, work together to solve cases issued to them. These cases often involve magic, and as they take on these assignments, they search for the original witch, the mythical Angela. With a compelling set of characters, the witch and the beast plays on obvious tropes but, in a way, viewers wouldn't expect. With excellent pacing and quick yet well-animated action scenes, viewers will find themselves attached to the screen and binge-watch it. The Witch and the Beast may not seem like an action-packed anime, but it is, featuring characters with intriguing motives and more than a few aces under their sleeves. After the villainous executives are defeated by the powerful Divine Dragon Rangers, a foot soldier forced to reenact the defeat of the enemy army decides to infiltrate and defeat the Divine Dragon Rangers. He will face numerous obstacles and dangers but remains single-minded in his goal. What's so great about Go Go Loser Ranger as an action anime is that, while the protagonist is not particularly strong, he instead has a wide subset of skills that help him grow and be resilient. It's a well-written story, a hidden gem of sorts that deserved far more attention. Not to mention, the art style and character design are one of the main selling points, tinkering on the border of nostalgia from classic superhero shows, namely Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Go Go Loser Ranger is a thrilling watch, so much so that viewers will not regret it.
決まったな CM だ
Joe Logan, previously known as Higan, loses his wife and family to assassins of his own clan, who exact revenge on him for betraying their code. Higan, a former ninja, decides to return to the path he abandoned to take down the very clan that made him, embarking on a bloody quest for revenge. With smooth animation to keep up with the somewhat gory scenes and violent fights, Ninja Kamui has a strong start. The premise might sound a little unoriginal, as seen in other anime, but the anime keeps the plot interesting with the cast of characters and twists and turns. Those who love revenge stories must watch Ninja Kamui, a worthy entry into the subgenre that doesn't reinvent it, but provides more than enough thrills to be a worthwhile watch. Haruka Sakura is a high school student who transfers to Furin High School, which is known for its delinquency. Upon his arrival to the town, Sakura proves that he is strong and capable enough to take down a whole gang. However, he quickly learns that he is not the strongest and plans to take down the school's top fighter and take over. Windbreaker is a breath of fresh air. Similar to Tokyo Revengers in featuring a relatively powerful high school gang of delinquents, Windbreaker is among the best anime of 2024. Although the anime is about violent delinquents, there is plenty of meaning behind the conflicts. The fight scenes are the best part of the show too. Each character is diverse in its fighting style, design, and personality. More than mere hooligans, these characters are compelling and engaging, making Windbreaker a must-watch for fans.
邪魔すんじゃねえヘドが出る俺は風林高校さくらはるかだ
The solo-leveling anime promises to be a modern classic, starring Jinwoo Sung, the underdog hero, as he fights to become the greatest hunter in his generation. When humanity gained the skills to become monster hunters, Jinwoo ended up an E-rank hunter with minimal power, but when he cheated death in a double dungeon, a mysterious system granted him a second chance with the ability to level up. Jinwoo spent Season 1 slaying ever-stronger monsters in new dungeons to up his game, and he even physically glowed up in the process. He has done well so far, but there are still taut mysteries about how quickly the monsters will evolve and what that means for the hunters, not to mention why Jinwoo was ever chosen to level up, and whether there are other hunters like him. Of all the action anime that released in 2024, Dandadan was a total standout and may have been the most unique title of them all. Many fans agree that Dandadan is already an instant hit, being a wonderful blend of science fiction, fantasy, comedy, and even romance in one bizarre package. It all began when Momo Ayase and Ken Takakura Akaran challenged each other to see if aliens or ghosts are real. Aliens and ghosts are real, and now Momo and Akaran must fight them. From the creepy Serpo aliens in their UFO to the terror of Turbo Granny and the deadly power of acrobatic Silky. These new circumstances awoke Akaran's potential as a half-other warrior while Momo wields the full potential of her psychic powers, and they will need it all if they intend to survive. When Kafka ingests a parasitic creature, he gains the ability to turn into a kaiju, which are monsters that have infiltrated Japan. Kafka attempts to keep his new situation a secret, earning the codename Kaiju number 8. Kafka then has to either learn to control his new ability or prove that he can be a useful ally and not the monster everyone thinks. Monster movies are very popular right now, but the genre isn't exactly huge on television. However, Kaiju number 8 was a fairly popular action manga that received its adaptation this year. Vibrant, full of colors, and plain fun, Kaiju number 8 has an interesting and wholly original premise that easily hooks viewers, even those who aren't necessarily into monster movies. Its story holds up well, even though it is relatively short, and the humor is surprisingly quirky while fitting the overall tone.